Good morning, brothers and sisters. Hector Murrieta with you once again on Catholic Commute on this Wednesday, November 28th. And a blessed and happy birthday to my wife today, and a blessed day to you. And like always, let's start by invoking our Holy Trinity to protect us on the road and to inspire us to reflect on the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. Amen. I just finished reflection on Scripture. This reflection, it's not necessarily about Scripture. I mean, it may lead into what inspired me to reflect on this was two conversations. I'll leave the two people unnamed or unidentified. But I have two conversations now with two people close to that they're actually engaging in a theory regarding Donald Trump and the migrant caravan that's right now. Large part of it is in Tijuana. And for those of you watching this that either are not aware, or by the time you watch this, if you forgot, but right now the world, especially in our world not too far from here, is experiencing what most people agree is a humanitarian crisis, where a large caravan, thousands, I think right now it's estimated that there are about 7,000 people from Central America, Honduras, El Salvador, Nicaragua, they literally walked all the way from there to the border with the hope and intent to come into the United States and seek asylum or refugee status. Anyways, I mean, too many details to go into, but that's what we're dealing with. And two people close to me now have engaged in the thought of that perhaps Donald Trump orchestrated this. And I got into the conversation because I don't believe that, okay, first of all. And that's what part of this conversation is about. Belief, faith. Because it fits in the realm of possibility that I could crash right now. Is it probable that I'll crash? I don't think it's very probable, because there's no imminent danger right now. It's not probable. But is it possible? Yeah, of course it is. I mean, am I naive? I'm not going to crash. It's impossible for me to crash. Well, of course not. It is possible. So, is it possible that Trump orchestrated this somehow? Well, it fits in the realm of possibility. But then I asked, is it probable? There's a clear distinction. Things may be possible. A bunch of things may be possible, but they may be highly improbable. And I don't know if people understand necessarily the distinction, and that's not what worries me the most is this, because I asked one of the two people that I was discussing this with, is okay, so just because it's in the realm of possibility, there are others. There's a bunch of possibilities of how this caravan came to be. I mean, it's pretty clear that somehow they were organized by maybe somebody or some bodies, but so there are a lot of possibilities of who may have organized this. So at that point, these two people have chosen, and I'm kind of getting to the point here, they have chosen that possibility. So this is possible, that's possible, this is possible. I'm going to go with that one. Even though it's not as probable as the other ones, but I'm going to go with that one. And that's when I ask, well, why? And I guess it's fair for anybody else to ask me why I choose not to believe that one. So, it could be cyclical and never ending. I get it. So it comes down to what people want to believe, even in the face of probability that something is probable. Um, so, what does it have to do with anything? Well, it has to do with a lot, because we live in a time where it says, well, people could believe what they want. Well, I guess so. I guess it's true. We have a mind to think and a will to act. But if we have a mind to think and a will to act, why don't we use it to believe things that, I don't know, perhaps are more either positive, that are more in line with God's will? But no, we'll choose to believe things that, are not very probable. But hey, it's possible, so I'm going to believe. Case in point, our times, we think if somebody believes that they're a woman and they're biologically a man, that's what that type of thinking leads to. Well, I believe it, so it's okay. And when you take it to its absurd extreme, you get what we get now, where people are even criticized if they don't believe something that is clearly not reality. But because somebody believes it or thinks it, it must be accepted. So that's really what prompted me to reflect on this, the difference between possible and probable. There are many things that are possible, but it doesn't make them probable. And it could lead to troublesome conclusions if we start to buy into and to, if you will, something that just because it's not very probable, but just because it's possible, we're going to buy into it and live it. So brothers and sisters, let's think, kind of circling back to the original conversation I was having with these folks. So do I believe that Trump is behind this? No, I don't believe it. Do I think it's possible? Of course, it's within the realm of possibility. But it's just, I find it highly unlikely, improbable that it would be him. So brothers and sisters, as you're reflecting on things just in your daily lives, let's consider that it's not just about possible something is. Experiment, just ask all of the people you know if they've won the lottery. And you'll probably run out of people before you'll probably run out of people, because